Mysterious and unresolved cases are always interesting because they seem to never have a solid answer. As for this case, it goes to show that there is nothing wrong with being paranoid. This is especially the case if you are being chased around the world only to be found beaten to death. You may have heard of Blair Adams. He was a simple man, a man from British Columbia, Canada. A simple foreman working in construction in a small town called Surrey. His co-workers and family members recall him being a very cheerful and happy person before the incident. His mother recalled noting that he was acting awfully strange and moody. She would ask him if there was something bothering him or if something was wrong, and the only reply she received was, "I don't think I should tell you about it." But little did he know that it would ultimately ruin his life. Blair's behavior changed for the worse. On July 5th, 1996, he withdrew all his money in his savings account and every asset he owned. This included all the gold and jewelry he owned. He then attempted to travel to Tennessee and make a living there. However, he was denied access. The reason? Carrying over $6,000 in cash from his savings. This made him seem like a drug trafficker. Since that plan failed, he decided to travel to Germany the following day. But for some unknown reason, he decided that he had to get to the States. It is unknown why he had his eyes set on Tennessee, but the next thing he did was arrive at his friend's house in a panic, trying to get his friend to help him into the States. Many sources say that the friend could not be of any aid or help to him, and so he refunded the ticket and rented a car and headed back to the border. This time, however, he managed to get across the border, where he then ended up in Seattle. He continued on his journey and purchased a one-way ticket to Washington, D.C. From Washington, D.C., he traveled his way to Knoxville with yet another rented car. His first confirmed sighting was around 5:30 p.m. in a gas station. He complained to one of the workers that the car would not start, but the reason for this was because he had the wrong keys, and so Blair was stuck in Knoxville and had to find another way to travel. We do not know where he was heading. He made his way to Knoxville, Tennessee, yet he kept moving. Where was this place he was headed, and why didn't he tell anyone? Blair hitched a ride to a nearby hotel where he would end up staying. One of the employees recalled that Blair was paranoid. Tika Hartsfield, the employee, stated that he just was very nervous, agitated, expecting someone to come in on him, even though there wasn't anybody there. I don't know who he was looking for, but he was waiting for somebody to walk in for him. The last sighting of him was when he walked in and out of the lobby a strange number of 5 times. After that, he was never seen from ever again. He left the hotel at exactly 7:37 p.m. 12 hours later, he was found dead at a parking lot half a mile from the hotel with his lower body exposed, shirt torn, and socks inside out. With him, $4,000 worth of Canadian, German, and American currency, with his stash of jewelry and gold. An autopsy was done, and it was eventually confirmed that he died due to a forceful blow to his stomach that ultimately ruptured it. The fact is that he was murdered. But who was he running from? What makes this story so spine-chilling and mysterious is because of the accurate information and many witnesses there are, but the little background we have on them. So many questions, yet so few answers. Was Blair Adams truly being stalked, or was he simply at the wrong place in the wrong time? Who would go that far to beat and kill a man? And most importantly, why? Who would want him dead? What do you think?